An early Happy New Year to everyone as we welcome in 2021, which is a good thing. And so is this snow for skiers. Lots of snow to tell you about in the long range for BC. Across the Coquihalla, we're looking at about 10 to 15 centimeters for your Thursday and Friday. And then Eagle Pass over to Rogers Pass along the Trans-Canada Highway, 10 to 15 centimeters. Down toward Paulson Summit, about 15 to 20. So in terms of the active weather pattern, I'm just going to roll this and this will tell the story. Over 300 millimeters of rain expected for western parts of Vancouver Island in the long range. And then you can see the snow really piling up with 1 to 2 meters. So that's 200 centimeters of fresh powder for many of the skiers, snowboarders, and snowmobilers. Always keep an eye on your avalanche information from avalanche.ca, though, if you are expecting to go out in the backcountry. Next system for BC, the big system will be Friday evening, heavy mountain snow, especially along the coastal mountains, and then southwesterly winds bringing in that heavy rain. Also some strong gusty winds. We'll be watching for that story as well in and around the Strait of Georgia for Saturday. So across the prairies, though, today, this is what it looks like. We're looking at chilly temperatures, especially in the north, but don't get too used to that. That will change around and we'll get some downsloping winds into the short range, bringing in some milder temperatures. This is a big story with an ice storm expected from Oklahoma City through St. Louis, Missouri, and through Detroit, Michigan, and then moving in through the Canadian side of the border. So we'll talk more about your impacts in just a second, but a severe weather threat for much of the deep south today, including the threat for strong damaging winds, flash flooding, hail, and tornadoes with this very potent low. Now, once it gets to Ontario, it'll start to kind of lose a lot of the temperature needed to create a lot of freezing rain. So we will be watching for freezing rain from London over to Sarnia. That'll probably be the bullseye for the heaviest amounts, but it's not going to be like what we saw in 2013 during the holidays. Nothing close to that type of storm, but some accretion is expected on some of the trees. Slippery conditions, obviously, along the 401. East of Toronto should stay just as snow, and then along the Erie shoreline should be straight rain. So a bit of everything with this storm. This is New Year's Day, by the way, so afternoon and into the evening hours. There's a look at the risk for freezing rain. And we continue our story across Quebec today. It's about 2 for Montreal, very quiet, so that's nice. Snow for northern parts of Newfoundland, some rain for the Avalon, the Bonavista Peninsula, and also we're looking at the potential for some snow, as I mentioned, so snow up in the northern parts of Newfoundland, 10 to 15 centimeters generally, but some of the higher terrain could get up to 25 centimeters of snow. Happy New Year.